To date, the kinds of interventions needed to achieve this kind of deeper transformation are politically unpalatable to governments, most of which remain fixated on economic growth. Again, this is all about the money. They're, these the companies are obviously focused just on money. The government officials focus just on money. Until governments embrace alternative economic models in which health, environments, and people are also valued, commercial food systems will continue to maximize their profits and growth from the high added value, unhealthy, and unsustainable foods, threatening human populations and planetary sustainability. So, what they're telling you there is so, from the perspective of this paper, again, they're positioning this as an issue for governments to address. And what I'm saying is, if we wait for the governments to address it, it's never going to happen. They're talking about the importance of embracing alternative economic models in which health, environments, and people are also valued. How is that considered alternative? So what the alternative economic models in which health, environments, and people are also valued? That's buying from your local farmer because you care about supporting their business, you care about supporting your own health, and you care about the environment because your local farmer is not running one of these mega farms that's contributing to the climate problems. That's what that is. That's what they're saying right there with embracing alternative economic models in which health, environments, and people are also valued. That's all they're talking about. Buy local. And so, like I said at the beginning, when and this, I'll put a link to this document in the show notes. You'll see that on the YouTube channel. For those who are watching this on YouTube, that's the show notes that I'm referencing, or people who are in my the description box on the YouTube channel on this video, and or for people who are in my cooking show Accelerator, the show notes will be in the article where I post this video. But what they're talking about here with these alternative economic models, that's just buy local. And these are a lot of big words that really are not going to convey the message to the people who need to receive it. So just like I'm taking this paper and having this conversation with you and explaining it, breaking this down, you can break this down even further. This is what you can turn this paper into, because I don't have this ability, but you do. I'm going to show you one of the chefs that I work with. And this, what she's doing, this is Chef Sabina Jules. She owns Motherland Kitchen. This is how you can be a part of the solution to this problem. This is how you can help people eat better. This is how you can take this really high level paper that I've been reading and translate it into something that average people can process. Sabina's teaching folks. She does fantastic things. She's from Cameroon. She's teaching people how to cook with vegetables, and she uses primarily herbs and spices, almost no salt in her cooking. So she's teaching people, and her vegetables, I've never had vegetables this good in my life. The way she prepares vegetables, you want to eat them for breakfast, which is not what we do in America, right? For vegetables, we save it for, we eat one fraction of a portion for dinner, and that's it. That's all the vegetables we eat all day. That's why we have a problem with our diets. We need more fiber. That's all this, like these weight loss drugs. That's they're just nothing but appetite suppressants that have a whole bunch of ugly side effects. Well, fiber is a natural appetite suppressant, and it doesn't have all those side effects. Eat more vegetables. People signing up for all these drugs when they could just eat more vegetables. This is oh yeah, I got this picture here because those are her three. These are what she calls her three bases. This is one's the tomato base, one's the green herb base, and I can't remember what the third one is called. But those are the primary. Those three bases are the primary foundation for all her recipes. Those bases take a while to prepare, where she prepares them and stores them. And when she needs to whip up various dishes for her restaurant, everything is based on one of those three bases. And that's an important reason I had that photo there. Is her clowning is this, because it reminded me of to talk to you about the importance or the ability that you have as professional chefs to teach people how to cook efficiently. I've worked with professional chefs, I've worked with home cooks, and it's night and day in terms of how quickly you prepare food. And so as a professional chef, you have the ability to teach people how to be much more efficient in their home kitchen so that these fast food options are not as attractive because they can prepare great food at home quickly. You can teach them how to prep things in advance, how to have like what Sabina has, her bases that she uses, to where you might spend a few hours preparing that one day, but you got enough of it to last for the month. And then it makes it to where you can prepare dishes every night in like 15 minutes. You guys have these skills. You know how to do this because of working in commercial kitchens and having to prepare a lot of dishes fast. You know a lot of shortcuts. You know a lot of tricks that home cooks just don't know. And you teach people how to be more efficient in their home kitchen, then they will cook better in their home kitchen. And so what I wanted to show you is like, this is some of her dishes. This is the three greens right there. Those are man, I can't remember. It was spinach, mustard greens, and I can't remember what the third one is, but it's three greens and it is absolutely delicious. She gets kids coming to her, well, parents, families bring their kids in, and the kids love the greens. They love the vegetables that she makes. She makes vegetables that kids actually like eating, because it's she's using these African spice blends that she also sells, and she just adds flavor to these vegetables that you can't get. You've never had anything like it, and she teaches people how to do this at home. This is her veggie DG, vegetable director general. There's a uh, there's a story behind that dish in the Cameroon. Well, the chicken. This is the chicken version, chicken director general. This is the veggie version of it, no chicken. But there's this story, um, the backstory of this dish and how it's prepared for like the high level officials or whatever. She explains it on her YouTube channel. But again, you're looking at these dishes that she prepares and you see a lot of greenery, a lot of vegetables. This is a sampler that we put together for her Thanksgiving promotion. And I can't remember what the names of all these dishes are, but everything is fantastic. All of it. Man, this lady knows how to cook, and she does it without salt. And so you all are able to turn this block of text, this massive big words and all of this. You have the skills as a chef to turn this into this. That's your superpower. You have the ability to take the information that what people need and turn it into something palatable for them so that they can just make better health choices. In that paper, and again, I'll put a link in the show notes. In that paper, what they're relying on is the government. They're saying the government needs to do this. The governments around the world, they need to do that. It's not going to happen. There's just too many people making too much money from the way things are right now, which has all of us sick and more people getting sick by the day. The solution, my solution, is chefs, because I don't hear anybody discussing the chef's role in this public health crisis. Food education. And when I think of food education, I'm thinking about chefs. What better way is there to deliver food education than a chef hosting a cooking show?